Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So as promised, here I am. We're going to review the dividends that were declared today and compare them to what we estimated yesterday. So let's get right into it. So we got some really good ones today. They actually exceeded the expectations, which I like. I like actually lowballing because then if you were wrong, at least it was on the low side. Okay, so let's share over here. So here are the actuals. Let me announce real quick over here. Let's see here. So kind of ruminate over that for a second. All right, so we had, starting with AIYY. Hold on, this is last month. I've got two screens here. I'm actually at work. That'll be our little secret, right? Okay. Sorry. Here we go. I have it up on my other screen, but our prediction for AIYY was almost spot on, so that was pretty good. And thanks for everybody for helping me get that figured out yesterday. It was a bit of a challenge, but let's go over our weeklies first because we didn't really do an estimate for the weeklies. It's going to be a little bit different since they are weekly, but for CHPY, it was 42 cents. That's a 40% yield. For GPTY, it was 32 cents if we round, 35% yield. LFGY, phenomenal, 47 cents, 60.87%. QDTY, 19%, 16-cent dividend. RDTY, 23.6 cents, which is 26%. SDTY, 16 cents, which was at 19%. How about Ulti? 9 cents, 9.5 cents, but that's 80% yield. YMAG finally had it. It had like what used to happen every third week, the 5-cent dividend. So that's 19%. YMax is 60%. Now AIYY, I want to do this here. So this was let's go over here. This was the estimate we came up with yesterday. So for AIYY, let's just do this here. I'll actually type them in. So the actual was 16 cents. So we were only off by 1 cent. That's pretty good, I would think. For AMZ, it was 59 cents. So we were off a little bit. Not $59, 59 cents. For Aptly, I'll just type them in here. This is actually fun. This is like a fun exercise. For Aptly, it was 26.95. So we were off by 1 cent if we round up. That's not bad. For DISO, it was double what we predicted. So 42 cents. For Misty, though, Misty was higher than what we projected. That's the important one. $1.23 or $1.24. So it was, we'll do this estimates, actual, and then difference. So we overestimated on this one, but on the rest, looks like so far we underestimated or misunderestimated. One of my haters out there thinks I actually believe that's a word. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we overestimated there, underestimated there, overestimate. This was an underestimation and then an underestimation. Let's keep going. SMCY. So SMCY was $1.61, so also underestimated that. Let's see, 161.02. We want that last decimal there. Okay, and then WNTR was $1.85. So we were close on the estimate. Again, not too far off. For XYZY, it was 43.98 cents. There we go. And then for YQQQ, last but not least, 23 cents. So not bad. So again, estimates versus actual. We estimated 17 cents for AIYY. The actual was 16 cents. For AMZ, we estimated 42 cents. The actual was 59 cents, so it was higher. For Aptly, we estimated 28 cents. The actual was 27 cents, so almost spot on. For DISO, we estimated 21 cents. The actual was 42 cents, so exceeded expectations. For Misty, we estimated 82 cents, but the actual was $1.24. For SMCY, we estimated $1.08. The actual was $1.61. For WNTR, we estimated 145. The actual was $1.86. And then for XYZY, we estimated 30 cents. The actual was 44 cents. Pretty close. Close but no cigar, right? YQQQ, we estimated 19 cents. The actual was 23 cents. So all in all, not too bad. What's my X username? It's an X name, so it's in the past, right? Joking. Happy about Misty Divvy, right? Also happy with Misty today. Yeah, I'm happy that these estimates even came close. I wasn't sure how they were going to fare. But let me show you all, since you mentioned X. Oh, I just closed it out. Hold on. So we're going to start trying to do more on X. Let's do this over here. I just changed my name. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. It was still my old YouTube name, which was Life Enriching Financial Coaching. So I just went on here and updated. It's Live Off Dividends and Options Now, which is the same as my YouTube channel. So there we go. All right. Okay, so there is that. So I'm pretty much on all the platforms. And Discord, I put that. I actually should start putting the X address in my. I think I'll just start putting that in all my videos too. We'll ramp up over there. So all in all, good milestones hit for the channel. We're approaching 4th of July here. Really good day for the market. I guess we could do a quick. Oh shoot, I forgot to do this. Quick, maybe portfolio review. We'll go probably 10 minutes or so. Give me a minute here. Not a minute, but a second, rather. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if this worked. Just log it into another account over here. All right. Okay, that's good. I love the screen on this Mac. This is like a HD screen for sure. It's amazing. All right, well, while we're at it, let's go over the portfolio. You know what's crazy? I can't believe I'm saying this, but like I'm about to hit 1 million combined. I'm either really dumb for sharing this, or maybe it'll do good. Maybe it's inspiring all of you all. Great day though. This account was up 12,500. We'll go over this in just a second here. We'll go over all the trades in the account. It's looking good. It looks like we're going to win the rest of them. So, you know, I'm gonna at least stay in these for a month regardless. We just had a great discussion on X, by the way. We're talking options, and I've got to give those other YouTubers credit, especially Rod. Like, they're much more humble than I am. Like, he should run for office. He gives great answers. I felt like here I am talking about like my trades and all that, and he's making it more about like, you know, the audience and everything, which I should be doing. I'm like, dang, I need to actually take notes here. Okay, let's go over here. So start with this one. So this combined account, now this also includes one I don't go over. This is my health savings account. I'll just review this real quick. I'm in a growth strategy here, basically. So this has basically 5 between mutual funds and index funds, 3 mutual funds, 1 index fund, and then 1 triple leveraged fund. So I make my contribution every year, and I just put these in. It's like another IRA, basically. Working our way up here to the Roth. So my SMCX trade is going nicely. TSLL came back today, so we're back in the green there. For the rollover account, MSTU is up. These are all the trades that I've sold for premium. NVDL was up today. So was SMCX. Looks like we fluctuated a little towards the market close. TQQQ is doing great. We're up in that one. TSLL is doing great, and so is UPRO. Now let's go over here and look at some of our trades over here, or positions rather. Let's go over here. We'll show the dividend income as well. So to date, so we took a hit in June. It looks like June was actually our worst month. Not sure why. I guess the Tesla dividend was lower. But let's go over here and look at all the positions in this account. So SMCX, I got assigned, you know, in both accounts on that one. That's why I have that. MSTU, I'm holding the bag on some of that. Of course, Tesla, Clip. But what we're really interested in is here at the bottom, of course, down here. So I've been, these are my open options positions in this account. I'm in high tie, 22 contracts. TU, this is a call. I've realized most of that premium. I also have a call on SMCX. This is in the Roth IRA, took in a nice premium there. Calls on MSTU, puts, and then puts on SMCX as well. NVDL have quite a bit. So there's over $100,000 in premium to still be realized. So on top of all this, my plan now is to make like over 200,000 a year trading options. At first, I thought like a six-figure income was like mind-boggling, but now it's like my expectations are, I guess, increasing. So this is where we are. We haven't made any trades so far this week. Oh, I'm looking at 2024. That was last year. We want to look at year to date. So we're officially over halfway through the year. So this is where we are. There's nothing new since the last update. Still 112,500 net. Still, like I said, 100,000 to be made in extra premium for that one account. And then actually over here, if I were to realize all of these, so we're saying that one plus the, it was 73, we'll just say 73.30, 53,680, we'll just round up, 33,386. So those are the ones, so that's another 94,000 plus the 101 over there. And then of course we've got the Roth, last but not least, that's another 13,618. So that's another 209,000 in premium to be realized. That's on top of, if this goes perfectly, and this will put us into September. So all these expire in like basically just over 2 months. So if we win all of these, that'll be on top of the basically 146 that we've made. So that'd be a great year. That'd be like 350. Can't even believe I'm saying that. But anyway, so that should round us out there. I always do, Piper. I always do. But this time it's going to cost a super chat of $1. 425, not bad. Oh, is that what you did? Oh, SOXL. That's a good one to trade as well. All right. So Piper says show the trade. So like I always do, I'll just continue doing what I always do. So here we go. I don't know why he thinks I don't show them, because he watches me. He's like one of the OG fans here. So since the beginning of the year, you'll see it took a couple losses in the beginning of the year. You see a lot of these, NVIDIA. You'll see a lot of NVIDIA, a lot of MSTU. And then we keep going down here. Then I had some losses, like March, I think was rough, or that was actually early January. But as we got into like late February, early March, that got rough for everybody. See, there were some big wins here. I was able to ride up SMCX when it came back up. Should have stayed in it, actually, because it had a big rally. See, I've taken losses on NVDL before. And then as we got into March, took a bunch of small losses here, but we're still doing okay. We recovered fine. You see Chipotle, NVDL. So I did the wheel to get into NVDL from puts that got exercised, 2,000 shares. So that was 20 contracts. And then I wheeled out of it by doing covered calls, hence the wheel strategy. Pretty big trade loss there, but also big gains, as you see. So that adds up to, in one account, the 106,878. And then this is the Roth over here. So you'll see a little bit of a mixed bag. The win rate in the Roth isn't as good, but nonetheless, it still is a winning rate. As far as Fidelity, how did I find this before? If I go to performance, let's see. If I go to performance, oh, we're already off to a rough start for July, I guess. I don't know where I pulled this up before, but it's in my Discord. So let me just go over to Discord. Oh, I was joking, but lost weight. Maybe it's the hair. Don't you all like my hairstyle? I'm gonna call it the THB. The longer you grow your hair out, by the way, it makes you look thinner. Well, thank you for that. That was a semi joke, but you know, taking it seriously is fine too. I did share that, right? So you all saw the screen, right? I breezed through those trades really quick. And then I'll show you the Fidelity one too. So this is the Roth. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you all can see it. And if you need to go back and slow the video down, definitely do it, because I'm just going to breeze through this one more time here. These are the trades in the Roth. It's a lot of them. Trades in the, and you see the last 5 were like really amazing. These are the trades in the brokerage. You see, there's some losses. I mean, nobody's perfect. There was a lot of losses here. See, my haters, what they'll do, they'll take this screen right here and they'll say, look how much you lost. It's like the media, you know, selectively taking a clip. But anyway, so see, that's going back to the beginning of the year. That's all the trades there, like Piper asked for. So, and then we'll go back down again, because the best ones actually came towards the end. Anybody dizzy yet? So, wow, it's so hard being a YouTuber. You just press the down arrow. Okay, so the last 5 here were the biggest ones. Now let's go over here, and then we're going to share this one. So in the Learning Options tab, because for some reason I'm not that good with working Fidelity, but these were the trades that I closed out last week in the rollover and the Roth. So NVDL, SMCX, Tesla, these were all last month actually, and TSLL, and then SMCX and TSLL in the Roth as well. So I did the same trade in the Roth for Tesla as I did. Actually, I'm sorry, no, that was a TSLL call. I am going to get back in once the price gets back to close to 15. I'm going to get back in because the premium will be juicier. So, all right, folks. Well, that was a quick one today. Happy investing. I'm glad that the oh, I see what you did there. You said show us your ... I thought he had another idea there for a second. Yeah, I call it the coach's hairstyle. But what's annoying is that, well, I'll just show you all here. What's annoying is that I can't, like, I'm gonna have to actually like mousse it or something. I can't get this to stay down. See, I cut it short on the sides so that I look cool, right? And it's cut short here, but it's just this dang front. Because see, what happens if I comb it, the hairline's, I guess, you know, a little, I don't know if it's receding already, but I kind of comb it forward. I know he's something else, isn't he? Anyway, fun fact. So I made money today like 4 different ways, actually 5. So I work, I did a YouTube video, did a coaching session. I'm not on OnlyFans, despite popular theory. But what did I say? YouTube, coaching session, work. Oh, and then I also host events too that I get paid for. So that's like 4 ways. I feel like there's a 5th one I'm missing. Oh, maybe dividend investing or trading. That's like the biggest one. Biggest income stream of the year. How did I miss that one? Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. Smash that like button. That helps the algorithm. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.